assume that I want people to know.
Our family will know who we are. But
Who we are. Well, yeah, our family's going to know.
You never know who's going to watch this.
I'm Robert, and this is Rusty. There. I guess that's as much introduction as we need right now.
Okay.
You have to forgive us a little bit because we're giddy over using this camera to film ourselves. And
this is new territory for us. We've
never done this. And just to lay some foundation, my wife is she's a real YouTube person watcher, and I watch it for other reasons. And there are some people that I'm interested in. I keep up with, like some of the game commentary people I watch, and there may be other things. But so after watching watching one of the people that I normally keep up with earlier today, she asked, well, why can't we do that? And there really isn't a reason why we can't do that, so we can at least try it. That's where I hit her earlier.
I got stung by a bee twice today on my leg, and it hurts.
I think it's the bee poison that's actually causing her to want to do this video.
Might be.
But we thought as a good starting point that instead of just rambling like I'm doing right now, that we would actually do some questions about us. And so my wife came up with a list. We're going to switch back and forth, and we are reserving the right, at least I am, not to answer anything. She, of course, does not get that right since this is my computer.
Oh, thank you.
So, rather than run out of recording time or continue to bore you with the random thoughts that are coming into my head, we'll go ahead with the questions. So, okay. Rusty, if you'll go ahead and start off.
These are all random.
Now, are we asking each other, or are you just asking me, and then...
No, both of us. Okay. It's for both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, these were just random ones that I found and just kind of called together. All right, this is 25 things about this. Number 1, what is your favorite color?
Okay. Well, it really varies from day to day and time to time and circumstance. However, my favorite color tends to be red.
It's hard to tell in this light.
Yeah. See, I noticed that earlier, that women tend to do that when they're being recorded. But it always has been kind of my default. If I had to go to any color, it would be that. It does change from time to time. Sometimes it's blue. But red just tends to be a staple for me. What about you?
Mine would be pink.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pink. Even though I don't wear it a lot, which is weird because I love it, it's always been my favorite color. So.
Okay, next one, and I already know this, but for the sake of whoever's watching, what is your favorite food?
Oh, cheese dip. White Mexican cheese dip with salsa and chips.
We should just say Mexican is her favorite food. But
yes.
If she were stranded on a desert island and she had to have one food group, it would probably be the white Mexican.
Oh, my goodness. When I was pregnant, just hook it up to my veins. You could do it now.
See, now that's a spoiler you just released. When you said when you're pregnant, because one of the later questions, spoiler alert, was that supposed to go before we actually...
dying to know. Yeah. I know this. You need to put a spoiler warning on there.
For me, probably pretty basic. If I just had to choose one thing, it would either be lasagna or steak.
Oh, yeah, steak.
Lasagna is just awesomeness when it comes to a food group. I tend to like foods that are all gone when you're done, though, like sandwiches or
burritos. Fried
chicken, burritos, things like that. That way, you don't have anything to do except the napkin. And
cheeseburgers.
Then get rid of it. Okay, let's go ahead and move on.
What are some of your hobbies?
Plethora. I like video games. Not necessarily very good at them, but I do like a lot of video games, first-person shooters, strategy games. I also do a little bit of miniature work. I like role-playing games and war games. That tends to be pretty much my group. I mean, I guess as far as things that I do, there are other things that I enjoy. I guess aren't really hobbies. I do like fishing. Never get to do it. I like it just for the entertainment factor, which could be nothing but sitting there all day just watching the water kind of wriggle. But I do like doing that.
Okay, that's cool. Mine are, let's see, what are mine? Cross-stitching. I love to cross-stitch. I love to knit. It is the new yoga of today. Let's see, I read. I love to read. good books. I haven't done it in a while, but practicing on my guitar. I have a guitar that I'm relearning how to play. A little Spanish guitar. I love it. It's black. It's gorgeous.
Very good musicians.
That about covers it as far as hobbies goes, doesn't it? Oh, and I have to say I am addicted to the internet. I could sit on my butt all day long, either watching Netflix or YouTube or whatever, movies, DVDs. It's bad.
I guess society really has evolved enough to where that's actually could be considered a hobby. There was a point at which that would not be, but I think now it probably could be considered a hobby, an internetophile.
Oh, in gaming. I'm a girl gamer. Not videos, but role-playing.
Although there have been some video games that you've enjoyed, they're just fewer and farther
between. What was the one we played with Russ and Gina? Was that Call of Duty?
No, it wasn't Call of Duty.
Well, it was one that, where you run around shooting people and you're basically, wartime kind of thing. And I thought the best name in the world for me would have been Frag Queen. Because I loved doing the grenades. I thought that was great.
Which sounds dangerously too close to drag queen. But
that's why it's cute. Because it's the play on words. But anyway, yes, I am a girl gamer.
Touching my eye, it's watering for some reason, probably because I'm holding back the tears. But. Okay.
Your turn.
I guess we're number 4. Do you have any talents? You kind of touched on some of those, but
yeah. Art. I love to do art. But my whole family, though. I mean, my brother Bob. I don't know if any of you guys, Bob Giabrasich. He's a fabulous professional artist. My brother Richard. He can draw.
By the way, we're at 7 minutes.
Oh, okay, speed up then. Yes, singing.
No, we can edit this later on.
Artwork.
I don't want you to. We can divide it up.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that right now, but I can learn.
I like to think I can write, but I think I'm better than what I really am. But anyway, so those 3. Go ahead.
Okay. Not that I'm really aware of.
You can draw. You can.
Stickman doesn't count.
You can draw.
Stickman doesn't count.
No, he really can't. He just hasn't. He doesn't do it ever.
I really, talents. I'm not really sure.
You're very computer savvy.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are things I don't necessarily consider talents. There are things I can do.
His IQ is his talent.
Oh, whatever.
He is.
Anyway, that's not so. That probably will be edited out later because I don't need that rah-rah club.
I'm not a rah-rah club. It's true.
Anyway, there are things I can do. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can do reasonably well.
And your miniatures are good.
But I'm not an I don't consider myself an aficionado in any particular thing. So that's why I don't normally claim a lot of talents, because I may be able to do a lot of things reasonably well, competently, but not necessarily any 1 or 2 or 3 things extraordinary well, like my wife can with her talents, her singing and her art. Okay, I think it's your...
Cats or dogs?
By default, if I had to choose, would be cats. And not...
Cats. All the way.
Not that I don't like dogs. I like dogs. I think they're fine, and certain dogs are better than other dogs. I have no problem with most of the breeds, except for the ones that are like smelly and drooly. But
I like the little ones like Chihuahuas.
Cats have just suited our lifestyle.
Yes, I love my cats.
They're conveniently independent, which
they are.
Gives me a lot of latitude, but yet they enjoy, some interaction, some personal interaction. And
Ours
stuff like
are
that.
extremely affectionate, and they come when you call them. They know their names, and they come when you call them. You have people out there, they never do that, they're not like dogs. Yeah.
My issue with dogs is I believe that dogs deserve and require a lot of social interaction, more so than cats. And they deserve to be treated well. So I'm not talking about like babies, but they shouldn't be thrown out in a backyard, put on a chain, and just left there to fend for themselves. And I know too many people, I'm not giving any specific examples, but too many people that they get a really nice dog, and it ends up in their backyard, And you never see anybody going out there, and if you do, it's to throw food at them or
Yeah,
whatever.
I hate seeing that.
Same thing goes for cats. I don't really think it's beneficial to a domestic cat to have it have an outdoor life. That's just asking for it to die soon. I'm not judging anybody. It's a personal thing. Back to dogs. I don't feel that I can give a dog that kind of social interaction and that kind of care. Doesn't really fit with me and who I am. I love dogs. I've had some great ones. My first pet that I can remember, Smokey, was a black lab. Beautiful dog. Loved him to death. But now, with who I am and in my life, it wouldn't be fair to the dog for me to do that. So my generosity extends to the cat family.
Definitely
and to
cats.
take care of them.
His biggest fear when he dies, like, if we both grow old together and he dies before I do, is that I'm going to become like the crazy cat lady and have like 20 cats and not be able to take care of them because I'm old and feeble, and then the animal control is going to have to come and clean it out, and I'm going to cry. And
you'll see her on the news. They'll have the videos of the house, and they'll talk about the floor being caked with cat feces. And
5 would be fine, but
no 10. 5.
See, he's making me what
again.
2?
Huh?
You're making me promise you 2. And we have 3, so
I
at
told
least
her
3.
at the most, if I pass away first, the most she can have is 2. She had to promise me. If my daughter lives with her, which my daughter has said that she would,
listen to this.
And my daughter's right on board with this, no more than 3, and that's it.
Well, she's 10. She's apt to change her mind.
No, she's given me her word, and I don't think she's going to change it.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Who read the last one?
You started the last one. So what is your favorite music?
Me.
Yeah, if I'm asking the question, you would be the one answering.
I am very eclectic. I like pretty much everything, except I'm not real crazy about rap and hip-hop, which my 13-year-old son has discovered hip-hop, and he loves it. So I'm having to kind of get along with that. But pretty everything. I mean, classical, there's some heavy metal I like, there's rock I like, there's pop I like, new age, just world music, whatever. I'm cool with it.
Probably pretty much the same. There even to the extent of certain rap and certain hip hop, I'm not into really like gangsta rap or anything like that. Just like as far as metal, I'm not into anything that tends to cause aneurysms in the brain. I want to be able to appreciate it. Doesn't mean that I don't think there are some good musicians out there or talented people. It's got to be something that I can enjoy. But it is a wide variety. If you looked at my MP3 collection, my playlist, it's thousands of songs going from classical, even some country music. I like oldies. My really favorites tend to run from the early 80s through about the mid-90s, which is, the time frame of graduating high school through meeting and marrying Rusty. So that those bring back really good memories, but it doesn't mean I'm limited to that. I hear stuff all the time. I'll add it to my collection, or I'll hear other people say it. So very eclectic. I'm not down on any particular type of music unless it just strikes me as either noise or personally offensive.
And I don't like what is it called? The grunge? Whatever that is. You know what I mean? Where you always see them one
gargling.
Or 2 on America's Got Talent where they come out and this is what I do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not hip enough to get that. But my favorite band of late has been Blackmore's Night, which is kind of Renaissance rock, I guess.
And just so everybody knows, we're coming up on 15 minutes, and that was question.
It's going to have to be like
6. I'm getting used to where my fingers
10 parts later. Oh yeah, we finished it.
By the way, we have this one.
Let your wild, and suffer for you.